good morning. I'm looking a little less yoga this morning, but that's because I've already been up and about and busy painting. So today, actually, I've been painting the room next door. But as horse owners, as horse riders, we also paint a lot, don't we? We freshen up stable doors, we repaint field shelters, we re-waterproof them, and so on and so forth. And whenever I paint, I always find that I end up with really stiff shoulders and a sore neck because you're kind of reaching up and holding heavy weights in odd shapes. So I thought this morning we'd have a little practice stretching out those painting muscles. So coming onto our mats, finding our comfortable seat. Let's just take a moment to settle, to land, to find ourselves in our yoga space. So maybe you close down the eyes or soften the gaze, find some weight in your hips and allow the body to settle. Bring your full attention to your hips, your root chakra. Allow the legs to feel heavy, the lower body to feel heavy. And then start to imagine in your mind's eye that you're drawing a line or pulling a beautiful cord along the length of your spine. So not consciously creating movement or strength or straightness, just following a line, a cord drawing up your back through your neck into the crown of your head. Using the power of your imagination to soothe and to settle the body. Breathe into this spine, into this cord, this line, this energy. So we'll take a deep breath in, feeling the abdomen, the belly, the chest, the shoulders, and a long sigh through the mouth, letting go. And gently start to move. So I think painting in particular can make us feel a little stiff through the shoulders, through the back. So it's starting some gentle, intuitive movement, maybe a little rock and sway from side to side, maybe rolling those shoulders in one direction and then in the other direction, starting to ease into those knots and aches and pain. Gradually turn that movement into a twist. So as we come forwards, we're leading with the heart space. And as we come back, starting to round through the spine. So make this movement as big or as small as feels good on your body this morning. And then take it back in the opposite direction. Coming round in a beautiful circle. Really working into the back, releasing the back. And we're going to take a little seated cat-cow. So I'll come sideways to show you. But keeping the hands on the knees, lengthen through the front body. And maybe glance up a little bit. Bring the heart space up to the sky. And then exhale, really rounding through. Bring the chin to the chest. Allow the back to sink, to curve. Reaching forwards, lengthening through the front body, looking up. Exhale. Turning back round. One more. Reaching forwards, looking up. Exhale. Curving back round. I'm going to come back to the front so you can see me. I'm going to interlace the fingers. And you can keep your palms together or you can bring your fingers wide. It really doesn't matter. But place your fingers under your chin. And allow your neck to really lengthen as you drop your chin into those fingers and feel supported. Take the elbows out to the side and use the fingers to lift and support the head coming up Feel a beautiful stretch through the front of the throat. Exhale to drop the fingers back round, and this time take the elbows all the way up and around and back. Raise the arms, lift the head gently. Exhale, drop the elbows and take the elbows up and round and back, maybe twice this time. Lift the elbows, raise and lengthen through the front body. Sink back, maybe 3 times, really drawing the biggest circles you can through the elbows, the shoulders. And then release the hands and give the shoulders and the arms a really good wriggle and shake in any way that feels great to you. Inhale, bring the hands overhead, interlace the fingers, little reach towards the sky. And then bring those interlaced fingers to the back of the head. Maybe the thumbs come down the back of the neck and you give yourself a little massage here, running the thumbs up and down the central vertebrae, those muscles along the side neck. When you've had enough, have a little wriggle and jiggle, and again, use the hands to gently guide the neck, to stretch and elongate through that neck. So looking gently up, but we're not throwing our head back. So I'm kind of looking at the corner of the room where the wall meets the ceiling. And then as you exhale, allow the head to come forwards and the elbows to drop. So it's important that you're not cranking here. Simply let the weight of the hands and the elbows stretch through that neck. Inhale, coming back, little stretch, little wriggle. Maybe you want to move the head around a little bit on its axis. Exhale, dropping the elbows through. Last time. Inhale, lifting the head, the neck, little wriggle, little jiggle. Exhale, dropping the elbows down. And again, bringing the power of the imagination here. Imagine the neck lengthening, the muscles in the side neck releasing, relaxing to support that lengthening. Inhale. Reach up towards the sky, release those fingers, bring the left hand to the mat, and keeping an upward energy, bring the right arm up and over, starting to stretch through the side body. Inhale as you come round, drop the right hand to the mat and float the left up and over as you exhale, and bring that stretch to the opposite side body. Back to center. This time, interlace the fingers behind the back, roll the shoulders, offer the heart space to the sky, and draw the hands away. Maybe we start to lean forward, bringing our forehead towards the earth. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination, so come as far as you feel comfortable this morning. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Release those elbows, release those arms. And another little shake out. It's so important to take these little pauses and to take some of this intuitive movement. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Take them all the way back and sink them down the back. 2 more, up to the ears. All the way back. Sink them down to the mat. Last time, all the way up. Draw the shoulder blades together. Really offer the heart center to the sky. And then release everything, allowing the shoulder blades to settle, to slide towards the back pockets. And I even have back pockets today. So that's really good. Okay, we're going to come straight onto our knees. We'll take a gentle little cat-cow. So we'll drop the belly once, bring the heart through the arms, And then take the opposition, rolling through the shoulders, pushing away from the mat and keeping the attention on the shoulders today. Come back to your neutral tabletop position and then take the knees as wide as the mat, bringing the big toes together. Think back. So we're finding our balasana, our child's pose. And you can walk the hands forward, keep the palms tented, so fingertips on the ground, wrists raised. So keep a little activity into the arms this morning. 3 breaths here. Drop the palms to the mat, rise up, keep the knees wide and bring the left hand to the center of the mat. As you inhale, float the right arm, reach towards the sky, feel an opening in the shoulders. Then as you exhale, drop the hand through. So we're threading the needle. And if you like, you can walk the left arm all the way forward. And staying here, 3 breaths, feeling that pause. Opening through the shoulders, through the back body. And then when you're ready, bring the left hand in, rise up. I always like to take a little counter stretch. And this time, drop the right hand to the middle. Just ignore me turning around it so you can still see me and I can still talk to you. This time, inhale. Imagine you're drawing the beautiful bow and arrow all the way up, left hand towards the sky. Feel the energetic pull and then drop your left hand through, threading under the right arm, threading the needle and walking the right hand. Beautiful little stretch through into the left shoulder. Walking the hand back and coming back to our tabletop, bringing our knees under our hips, tucking our toes and rolling back over our sit bones into dog, pedaling through dog. And really enjoying that stretch into the legs. Drop the head and the neck, maybe a little nod, a little shake, a little shimmy, and then walk the hands all the way back to the feet to find your forward fold. So take a moment here. Keep the knees soft, the focus on the shoulders, allow a little draping. Maybe you start to bend the knees, and we're going to bring the back of the hands to the floor and just place the sole of the foot on the palm of the hand, Parahasta Bandha. And so you'll find your toes sort of towards the wrists. Maybe there's a little massage into the feet. Keep the knees as soft as you like. Allow the weight of the head to draw you over. And gradually, as we hold here, perhaps the legs start to straighten just a little. And we feel a generous stretch along the back body. So imagine drawing that beautiful line of energy from your heels, the backs of the calves, the hamstrings, through the hips, and down the spine to the crown of the head. One more breath. Release the hands. And keeping a gentle bend in the knees, inhale to rise up halfway. Maybe we straighten the legs a little more, draw our belly back towards our spine and slightly upwards, Uddiyana Bandha, keeping our back straight. And draw our hands up so that they're resting in the crease of our hips. Bring the elbows back. So we're creating a little grasshopper movement into the shoulders. Exhale to fold. And this time, as we inhale, rolling up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling through those shoulders. Maybe there's a little wriggle, a little jiggle at the top. Bringing our chin parallel, our hands to our side. So coming into our Tadasana. Holding here and starting then, one of my favorite shapes. It's a bit of a steal from Qigong, from Tai Chi. I call it knocking at heaven's door, but it's a gentle sway from side to side, allowing the hands to make contact with the hips. And you can go as fast or as slow as you like, and you can increase the movement. So if your shoulders feel like they need a really good shake out today, then allow that movement to be big. Maybe you bring the movement into the mid-body, tapping into the abdominal area, to your kidneys, releasing your jing, your inner life force. Maybe you bring it to your heart, to your lungs. Tapping and moving as big or as slow as you like. And then when you're ready, allow the arms to drop. Allow the body to come back to settle. Just notice how your body likes to hold to movement. Re-engage with your Tadasana. Heel toe those feet a little wider so they're pointing 45 degrees. Inhale, float the hands, finding our 5-pointed star. Draw the navel back to the spine. And as we exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Soften through the knees and start to come to the earth. Maybe your heels are up, maybe they're down. Finding our Hindi squat, heels down or heels lifted. Remember, you can use your hands for support if that feels good to you. And we'll take 2 breaths here. Apparently this shape is a TikTok sensation, guys. So there we go. We're in a TikTok sensation. And then gracefully or ungracefully come back to your seated position. Place your hands on your knee, thumb and forefinger connecting in a circle. Maybe close down the eyes. Take a deep breath in. A long breath out. We'll bring our palms together, thumbs to heart center, to close our practice. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a privilege to practice with you and share our combined love of yoga. Om Shanti. Namaste. Oh, I suppose I better go and get on, finish my painting now.